I don't really know what I look like. My face has been through some changes and now this is my face. Hi, welcome back to my channel. This is I believe it's part 4 of my personal style journey series. Today I want to find out my Kibbe body type. I did a little bit of research just to know the terminology and to understand what's going on. This is such a rabbit hole and you can't just do a test to find out your body type. You really need to understand a lot of nuances. I watched a video of, I hope I will pronounce her name correctly, Ellie Jean Royden. She has a body and style YouTube channel and she talks a lot about Kibbe body types and how to find out your body type, because some of them are so similar and you really need to know the small differences between them. There is also another YouTube channel, it's Gabrielle Arruda. She is also talking a lot about Kibbe and she has a website with a Kibbe body types test. I want to start with a test. I already read about different body types. One of the recommendations that Ellie Jean gave in one of her latest videos was to find the height limitations and figure out which body type can't be you. I wanted to narrow down the list of the body types, but because I'm 5'6", most of the body types can be me. So I'm gonna look further into the descriptions of each body type to understand which one can be me, which one can't be me. But I really want to start with the Kibbe body type test. I'm gonna take a test on Gabrielle Arruda's website. She has a lot of explanations in that test so that you can answer the questions correctly, or at least try and answer them correctly. It's not that easy when you try and look at yourself objectively. I took a couple of pictures of myself that I'm gonna use as a reference because I have no idea what I look like. I need to bring a mirror just to look at my face because again I have no idea what my features look like. How long is your vertical line? Your vertical line can most simply be described as how tall you appear. In reality, it's not how tall you actually are, but rather your height in relation to your horizontal lines. For instance, two people can be the same height, but one can appear taller than the other. I don't think that my vertical line is long. Correct me if I'm wrong, because it's, again, really hard to look at yourself objectively. I think I appear shorter than I really am, or maybe I look my height. When I look at the pictures of myself, I think I look shorter than I really am. What is the shape of your shoulders? They are definitely not narrow and sharp, not blunt and broad. They are either symmetrical and even or sloped but tapered. I think they're sloped but tapered. Or maybe sloped and rounded. No, I don't think they look rounded. Or do they? I don't think they look rounded. To me, they don't look rounded. So I pick the answer sloped but tapered. How long are your arms and legs? What shape are they? I definitely know that they are not long, they are not elongated. Elongated broad, not long. They are either moderate. Moderate, they should be proportionate to my torso and height, and the fingertips hit just above halfway down my thigh. They don't hit halfway down my thigh, so they are small, somewhat short. They are either small, somewhat short, or small, very short proportionally to height and torso. Well, looking at this picture, I don't think that my legs are shorter than my full body, but whenever I wear flats and she says your legs don't feel long, especially in flats, they don't feel long. And the answer is not E, the answer is D, small, somewhat short. What are the size and general shape of your hands and feet? I know that my hands are not big, they are kind of small, and my feet are average size. That's why my size is always sold out, because it's the most average size. They are not moderate, nor neither large nor small. I think they look small compared to my face, but not small, narrow and delicate, but small, slightly wide. So the answer is E. Now we are going to talk about body flash. What's the overall shape of your body? And if I have no picture and the outlining of myself, I would not be able to tell you because I have no idea. It's definitely not long and lean, definitely not broad and muscular. It's either moderate and proportionate or shapely, soft hourglass. I think it is moderate. So moderate means there is some definition in the waist, but not like an hourglass. And shoulders and hips are about even. And maybe I'm shapely, soft hourglass. This body type has a defined waist, but it's not voluptuous. They have a defined waist, rounded hips and bust, but they have an angular aspects to their shoulders. When they gain weight, they tend to look curvier. Their frame makes them lean towards hourglass, but they don't have extra flesh on their bust to categorize them as lush. I have a slight hourglass. It's just, I'm not sure if it's enough for answer D or if it's answer C. The answer is D, shapely soft hourglass. What is the shape of your bust, upper torso? It's moderate. It's not huge, it's not flat, so it is moderate. What is the shape of your waistline? Not elongated, or is it? I told you I have no idea what it look like. Where's the picture? It's not elongated. Either moderate, slightly defined, or small but in proportion to my bust and hips. I think it's moderate. I had to pause filming for a second, well, for a couple of hours, and now I'm back to continue the test. My lips are getting so dry. I came back from the gym, I breastfed, and now I'm getting a little bit dehydrated. Let's get back to the test. I'll try and finish it quickly. I answered the overall shape of my body. I think I answered moderate, and now I need to answer what's the overall shape of my hips. It's really hard for me to answer questions about my body because I was underweight for many years, then I gained healthy weight, then I got pregnant, now I'm postpartum, so I don't really know what I look like. I think they're either moderate or rounded. No, not rounded. They're not rounded. Or are they? I don't think they are rounded and shapely. I think they are moderate. How would you describe the flesh on your upper arms and thighs? Reading the descriptions, I think they are soft, but some definitions slightly shorter in proportion. So the answer is going to be D. Now, questions about my face. I need to bring a mirror closer. Again, my face has been through some changes. Not even with weight gain, although with weight gain as well. As I said, I was underweight and my face was very skinny. When I went to Germany, I gained a lot of weight and I could see that my cheeks were really puffy because of that weight gain. After that, I lost weight and my face was very skinny. After that, I got braces and my jawline has changed. During those 5 years, my jawline has changed so much. At some point, I couldn't even recognize myself because my jawline didn't look, my face didn't look the same. Then I got pregnant, my face got puffy again, and now this is my face. You can see my face, I can see my face. Let's try and answer the questions. My jawline is, see, the first question is about the jawline, and because it's kind of a new jawline, I took my braces off 2 years ago. Yes, 2 years ago, and I'm still getting used to this new face. I'm gonna compare my jawline with the pictures here. A sharp, very pointed and angular square. Kind of looks like this picture on the left. Blunt and slightly wide. I don't think it looks wide. No, it doesn't look wide to me. Here's my jawline. If you're watching this video and you don't mind answering questions in the comments, comment down below. What do you think about my answers, about my jawline? What answer is better? Because it's recommended to ask other people's opinion. Moderate. delicate, tapered, slope, slightly narrow. It's either delicate or moderate or blunt, slightly wide. I think it looks moderate. Or maybe it's wide. Is it wide? It used to be narrower before braces and now it looks wider. My nose is... it's not sharp, it's not broad and blunt. It doesn't look wide. I think it looks moderate. So let's say C. What's the shape of your cheekbones? So here are my cheekbones. The shape. I don't think they are high, like, you know, those models who have really high cheekbones. I don't think I have those cheekbones. They're either wide and blunt or moderate. To me, they look moderate. Well, comparing to the pictures that I can see here, they look moderate to me, so I'm gonna answer C. What's the shape of your eyes? I think they're evenly spaced and they're moderate in size. I mean, I don't have narrow eyes, I don't have round eyes. I think they are quite moderate. I think I'm gonna answer moderate and average to every question. What's the shape of your lips? They are not straight and narrow and thin. They are not straight and broad. They don't have any roundness. They are moderate and even. So I'm gonna answer C. And the last question, how would you describe the flesh of your cheekbones? Oh yes, fairly tight and muscular, but gets puffy if you put on weight. That's my cheeks. That's all. Now I need to count the letters. So I have lots of D's and C's here. 5 D's and 7 C's. Majority C answers means I'm a classic. So if you have predominantly C answers under all 3 sections, you're pure classic. If you have predominantly C answers for the bone structure but have several D's and E's under body, flesh, and facial features, then you're a soft classic. Most of my C answers are in body, flesh, and face, and body skeleton has almost all of the D answers. To be a dramatic classic, I'm supposed to have predominantly C's in body, flesh, and facial features, just like I have, but a few A and B's for bone structure, and I have D's in bone structure. I'm not even sure if I'm a soft classic or a dramatic classic. Let's see the examples of soft classics and dramatic classics. Maybe I am a soft classic. I want to take a look at the questions about the bodies. I want to see the questions about the body structure, body skeleton again, and see maybe I didn't get those questions right. So the first question was about the vertical line, and I was in between C and D. So maybe it's not smallish. Maybe it is moderate. The next question was about the shape of my shoulders, and I answered, what did I answer? I answered D. Sloped and tapered. I need to look at them again. I need to look at my shoulders again. Do they look even to you? I don't know. I'm sure that I answered the question about the arm length and the size of my hands correctly. So I guess I am a classic type. I just need to find out which ones. Soft classic, soft classic or dramatic classic. I don't think I can be a dramatic classic. The description does not look right to me, but I am pretty sure that I can be a soft classic type. So I have a lot of answers C, and I also have a lot of answers D. And there were some questions where I didn't know how to answer. So if I were to answer D to some of the questions where I answered C, I would be a romantic. I'll consider myself a classic, leaning towards soft classic. If you think I should have answered some of the questions differently, please let me know. It's really interesting to find out more about body types, and it would be really interesting to read other people's opinions. Other than that, thank you so much for watching this video, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye!